Hi there. Today we're going to briefly go over our brand new low-code platform called YOOV PLUS. To get things started, let's take a look at our homepage. As we can see, we have a myriad of applications that we have pre-built, each specific to different companies and different industries. Take our enterprise resource planning application, for example. In this application, we can see the different categories of a business's process at the top. We have vendors, sales, inventory, and accounting. Then on the left-hand side, we can see the forms and functions belonging to each category. For example, in sales, we have quotations and invoices. In this screen, we can see the list of quotations that we have in the system. If we click this button to go inside, we can see all of the data associated with this record. We can add an item to this quotation by clicking this Add button. I've now edited the single record. Now if I want to edit the structure of the form, this is very easy to do so. Let's go to the form editor and take a look at our quotations form. What you see here is the form's foundation. The middle, we have our form. Then on the left-hand side, we have different fields and widgets, such as date, phone, and email. Creating a form is as easy as dragging and dropping the required field from the left and into the body of the form. We can even rearrange the widget. We then specify the setting for each field on the right-hand side of the screen. I can now save the record, and when we go back into the record, we can now see the fields that I've just added. Which is this one. As you can see, it is very easy to customize a form. Another very powerful feature of YOOV Plus is its table relation. In this form, we have a list of vendors. This list is reflective of what's in the vendor form on the left. If we click into the vendor's form, I can add a new vendor. Once I've added the new vendor, I can now go back into the quotation and now I can select the new vendor that I've just created. The third powerful feature of YOOV Plus is the ability to automate a lot of the mundane and repetitive tasks. For example, we have an expiry date on this form, and this expiry date is set to automatically populate with a date which is 30 days after the quotation date. This is achieved by using the workflow functionality. Now we go into the workflow for this quotation table. As we can see, we only require 3 steps to achieve this automation. The first step is triggered by adding a new quotation. The second step, we have a calculation of 30 days added to the date of creation. And lastly, we update the calculation to the record. As we can see, we update the expiry date field. This completes the workflow. Last but not least, we have another important feature, which is reports and analysis. This can be built based on the form table records. Let us now build one. We're going to build a very basic chart based on the number of quotations built in one day. And now drag the record count into the y-axis. And now I drag the date onto the x-axis. We now have a report on quotations generated versus the dates created. Based off of this, building reports is very easy. To summarize, this platform has 4 very important features. The first of which is Customizable Forms. Second one is Table Relation. Third is Automation via Workflows. And lastly, we have Reports and Analysis. The whole platform is very easy to use and requires little to no technical knowledge to use. This concludes today's brief introduction of YOOV PLUS. Thank you for listening.